Craig Hendry tops GoFundMe on eve of sentencing. Craig Hendry's To Support Craig's Work GoFundMe campaign surged on Monday, following a direct appeal from the YouTuber to his fans following his latest audio address from jail at midday. In that address, Hendry admitted no guilt as he faces sentencing today and continued the pattern of calling himself a political prisoner who is being jailed for others' actions. He took no responsibility for distributing the information to his fans or demanding his fans do the call flooding that resulted in his conviction of felony stalking and misdemeanor charges. Hendry also expressed great outrage that the guards in the jail did not let him address them as bitches and put him in a segregation cell. He said it was his First Amendment right to address them, however he felt like addressing them, and called them out for not immediately giving him the paperwork explaining why he was put in segregation. He later became further outraged when he met with the jail commander, Jim Miller, and said that using the word bitches for the guards was just an expression, a mode of expression, brother, and received a negative response from Miller. According to Hendry, Miller said, "I am not your fucking brother, so don't call me that," which, again, was described as an apparent attack on Hendry's First Amendment rights in jail. Hendry appealed to his fans to make donations to his GoFundMe and pay applications to help support the appeal, and to think of his 7-month-old daughter and his 6-year-old son when giving. The link provided in the description of the video went to the wrong GoFundMe campaign, as the generic To Support Craig's Work campaign was featured instead of his Support Craig's Fight Against Injustice campaign, which was set up for his appeal in this case. Hendry's To Support Craig's Work campaign surged on Monday, taking in $320 in new donations, including $50 from a man who dresses as his own grandma. The campaign won the GoFundMe crown for the day, with our own ongoing expenses fund taking in $70 and no other activity in the market. The YouTuber claims that he's facing up to 2.5 years in jail today at his sentencing hearing. However, the state of Indiana filed a motion for proposed credit to Hendry's time served last week, along with a sentencing aggravator report which should concern Hendry. While the sentencing aggravator report was not made public, in the state of Indiana, such a report can be used to justify a sentence length beyond the scope of normal sentencing guidelines. Some of the key factors that may come into play are Hendry's extensive criminal history, his recent history of criminal behavior while being released on bond in other cases, his public statements accepting no blame for his conviction, and Hendry's general attitude towards the current judicial process. Hendry has vowed to appeal his conviction and will be filing his appeal post-sentencing.
Journalism is not free. Both ReallyCoolSite.org's daily newspaper and our daily newscasts are funded by your continuing donations and what we make from our YouTube AdSense revenue each month. If you'd like to contribute to help us keep the lights on, eating, keeping the cats fed, and writing new stories to feature on both the newspaper and newscast each day, we do have a GoFundMe set up at the address on screen right now. If you can't afford to contribute, please watch the advertisements on our videos, like, share, subscribe, and comment. You can help by doing next to nothing, and we thank you in advance for pitching in.